Who wants to keep running? The side will put him down, but it only takes the Aegis the Immortal. VP.
Naku, lakad mo to tol!
Even if you're against these PL, these Nagas or whatever, you just link them down straight away. If you're against Morphling or these bigger heroes.
All right, we've seen anti-mages more often than not, actually, this week so far.
Okay, there's a carry. It is a
Water rune, keep him in the lane. But definitely pushing each other to the limits here. BZM definitely have to be the more careful as Nine's just constantly looking for the opportunity to jump in and burst in with the magic.
He might. This is going to be close.
It's going to be very close. That Resonant Pulse giving him some good amount of protection.
I don't know who wins this.
Neither of them really want to go for this. Another orb for Nine to throw out, but it would be blind. The Remnant? What? He's going to be all right. He's going to have the favorable position here. Of course, Nine able to step up and get that bounty in. And this will mean that, yeah, BZM's going to have to take the walk back to base there, not being able to claim his own bounty. So, yeah, Nine with some really good sort of oppression there, keeping BZM away from being able to pick up those runes.
Great damage. Not exactly a pushing lineup on either side, though, at this point. So this three-man mid.
Fada, sort of baiting BZM in as Nine is here. BZM, he's got enough power with the second step to burst through Fada. Nine still trying to hang around to maybe dive in for BZM, snaking under the tower, getting vision so Nine knows where to chase over towards. It dissimulates back up, BZM keeps himself under the tower. Once, just going to go for a second round. Ahmad holding back on committing, and it looks like he's going to let Tiger go down. Knows that they don't quite have the damage to take Skeeter out a second time. The Bug slowly killing off Tiger, snaking. He's trying to find that final hit. Maybe with some good jukes, Tiger could actually stay alive here. He's into the trees, he's tangoing up. Skeeter's trying to hunt for him, snaking. Will be able to sweep through the tree line and catch him out. So BZM pretty relentless here with the search. But he won't quite find him. Snaking able to sneak past the whole squad. Maybe pick up a courier on the way around as well. Yuragi's not happy about that. Trying to get some revenge there for a Mars courier. But he's jumped into a bit of a trap. They have got protection here with the disruption coming out. As soon as the disruption comes to an end, though, there'll be a further silence. The illusion beating down upon him as well. It's enough. They bring down the two of them. Tiger and Yuragi taken out. As the rest of OG, they've got to back off. Up to the tier 2s. Amar's going for a TP out. They got anything to stop it? They don't. Amar able to make it away.
I feel like OG's just got to do something. Like,
I mean, they're going to be forced to here. Tundra starting off the action as they drop the coil down on Amisha. Quick kill on the Bane. The two cores of OG, BZM and Amar trying to run. 33 will drop the wall down. So if they've got anything else to close the gap onto Amar, they're diving in under the tier 2 tower. The damage, it's done. Amar to fall. Tundra, they surround BZM. Starts the pullback of the vacuum, it's there.
support's thrown there and make it a little bit easier. Yeah, okay. OG now making a counterplay.
Let's see what they can do. They've lost Misha. They get the arena down. Spear combos well onto the Razor. They will be able to burst through Fada. They brought down the support. Let's see if they can get some cores off the back of this as well. Dream cores down onto the two of them. OG still being held underneath their tier 2 tower. See the jump forward. A buyback has come in from Misha Skeeter. He's in with the stun. He's ready to take down the Bane. A second death for Bane this team fight. Round 2 for Skeeter as he's ready to come out of the reincarnation. Aegis still on 9, of course, so he's happy to play aggressive. OG, they're kind of just having to hide underneath that tower.
And the raw HP, like he can survive the Wraith King stun.
Always in it. They found him still though.
But not the Orchid, apparently. There's where the Manta would have come in handy.
Tundra ready to show in the mid. See if they can make any sort of jump. They're going to drop the wall, start things off on it. Yuragi, the punch back as well. Yuragi just gets destroyed. Not even a chance there for OG to react and bail him out of that one. As Yuragi goes down, Misha as well. BZM having to jump back to base. And he'll make it away with that second step, but we're seeing at this stage of the game, despite having the top net worth,
he is a big trendsetter when it comes to the offlane and these weird builds, like him and Zai.
We'll see them start action off onto Skeeter. He's got reincarnation. He'll be back for a second round. We'll see if Tundra's able to pull a fight together against OG around this tier 2 tower. The grip comes out. Back him onto the 3. The arena's there. They have completely locked down Skeeter, so they'll take him out. They should be able to find 33 here as well. They do. OG, they'll get a solid fight under their wings here for the first time, taking out the 2 big cores.
Waste their abilities and don't focus him, they can lose.
Here we go. Spear in onto 9. The grip comes out as well. They're locking down this poke, but he's able to break out in time. They jumped in the back lines, got the silence off onto Misha, so the grip came to an end. He's able to jump free. Able to take out a second. We see Yuragi trying to fight with his BKB, but the physical hits of Skeeter, they still hurt very much so. So Yuragi's having to run. They know exactly where he is. If they've got anything to catch him post-blink, the wall's been dropped down. The silence follow-up's there as well. They take him out after his BKB comes to an end.
Fighting for him, and it just solos the enemy carry.
They've got eyes on Yuragi. They're in. The silence, followed by the coil and the stun. Yuragi, he goes down. I mean, it's a bit of a greedy blink there, right? Farming that camp. He knows that they're sort of around the area, jumps into his jungle to keep hitting the creeps. Tundra, they chase him immediately. They've got so much gap close with the heroes they have, the blink daggers they've got. And Yuragi, he's out of the game for a full minute, no buyback on him. Tundra, of course, still with an Aegis. This could be a big time for Tundra to push high ground. Look at the jump. Wall out. BKB's there from Amar. Turns with the arena. Tries with the spear. The BKB for 33 and Fada there already out. So there's going to be no lockdown offer by Amar. Amar has to TB back to base. Misha's going to get chased down by Fada. As Tundra, they're pushing OG back to the base. How big they are as a unit.
They do have a lot of unspent gold, though, so I don't...
Oh, 90's hit. Straight away takes out Misha with the help of Skeeter. Misha, of course, out of the game for good. 70 seconds down. Yuragi's been leased. He'll stand his ground against Skeeter. Chasing him down. Skeeter able to live a little longer here on this first life with the arm and the life steal. They brought him down once on the reincarnation. BZM has had to jump in for this Tiger, bailing him out momentarily with the disruption. Dissimulate out, BZM will be fine. Jumps straight over towards 9, grabs him with the remnant, brings down the puck. Fada with the BKB chasing down Yuragi. The blinks back up as Yuragi's back to the fountain. That's another life for Skeeter taken away. Blink in time, dodging the God's Rebuke from Amar. They'll turn their attention towards Fada instead. The arena from Amar also able to catch out Snaking. Fada's proven to be a bit of a difficulty to take down. In fact, Tiger might die in his efforts. He does. Fada just turns back around, brings down Tiger. He should finally have his life come to an end here. Slowly but surely, Amar does eventually get him with the spear. 33 even thinking about poking back in on this great vacuum back into the wall. Amar, he's going to die to this. 33 just gets back in, gets the kill, and he gets out.
On Fada now. So they have items now with that gold lead. It's not just nothing.
33. He's going to be able to find Misha. That's the Bane gone. Tundra, they're going to chase for more. Coil from 9. It's going to grab onto Yuragi. Yuragi, is he going to be able to live through this? The wall's down. He puts the BKB for the door. Oh, he doesn't even get the chance to blink out. The physical damage there from Skeeter and the illusion just tearing him apart. Yuragi's out. He has got a buyback. I mean, Tundra, they'll be happy if he buys back because they're enjoying killing them off one by one. Fada's going to step up with the BKB. Time lapse from Snaking. Gets Fada back on a full HP. As Fada's fine. Yuragi's buyback, of course, coming out. But it's just the 3 of OG here. They can't do anything to push Tundra off the mid lane as Tundra take a second set of racks. That's 9. He's ready to play around with them. They get the first silence in onto BZM. And the silence immediately comes down from the Yules. A defensive nightmare comes into play, but he cannot get out in time. Fiend's Grip holds back 33, but Yuragi just can't walk through this. All the silence, the control.
Safe lane.
You assume safe lane?
That's where like the pros have been playing it in pubs, but I don't think Husker was going to be able to bully the puck that well.
No, puck will bully the crap out of him.
All right, so Invoker last.
Yeah, so now we have also the scaling as well, where you're going to have Alacrity on Husker.
First, or will we still see that?
Yeah,
actually, no, he looks like he builds them up simultaneously, right? Because he's got the Sage's Mask, and now he's queuing up the Ring of Health.
Maybe,
so a bit of both.
Maybe a Hood. Maybe a Hood will come first, but it is possible that he thinks that, like... Oh, Snaking. Oh, dodges the Sun Strike. He's dead anyway. Yeah, bot lane is... Skeeter's not free farming down here.
Might be having the setup for a kill. They're going to try for Tiger, but Amar's stepping over, ready to try and push Skeeter away. Does actually miss the God's Rebuke, though. Doesn't matter. Tiger still survives. For now, at least Fada trying to find the last hit upon him, but Misha holds back Fada with the disruption. Snaking's coming with the action to try and block off Misha's escape, keep him in range of Skeeter, and that will set up for Skeeter to pick up a kill down here. You react to Tundra coming at you. You know, how much are you trying to force it as OG early on?
I think everything's about Roshan. You want to secure the towers around Roche. You want to, smoke to the Roche area. It's like legit just about finding that opportunity to take Roche. And then once you have Roche, you go for a tier 2. And then with the tier 2, you take a map advantage and you farm. So they do go for a smoke on Tundra. They are looking for either BZM or Yuragi. But the Forge Spirits, like, this is good scouting.
See that. They have caught BZM though with a hook shot. Will drop down as well as that Orchid. It's going to be able to buff up that extra bit of damage even if needed, and it wasn't. They just had the damage straight up during the silence.
And I think a lot of people have this idea about Huskar that he is a... Oh, Taiga. 2 points in heal. He's pretty tanky. I don't think it's going to be enough, though.
We'll see. I mean, having to run him down quite a bit. With the silence, the pullback, it's not quite enough burst. They'll have to use the hook shot, but even with that, it's definitely taking their time to bring him down. They will finally get him.
Want to make them question that, so that way the Ench can just farm right in front of your base.
A quick catch on Zamisha, but again,
fight. You let them have Roche. You try to get the next Aegis.
Oh, they've found Skeeter in the trees. He'll go straight for the BKB TP out, not wanting to mess around. Over in the river, they've got the grip on Yuragi, so they do manage to take out the Aegis. I mean, if they just lose Fada here, I mean, with the way that things have been going so far this game, I think they'll happily throw away a support life there to take the Aegis out of the hands of Yuragi.
They avoided disaster by taking that Aegis.
Oh, Amar. He's caught the two of them straight into the trees. He knows they're hiding there, and that arena will set up for both kills. Quite the nuisance right now. I mean, yeah, Yuragi very close to having his Ags. Bottom lane. So if they've got the follow-up, they do. The spear's in. They lock down 9, kill him off. Another move here made by OG, and Tundra still looking for that recovery plan.
This is a tough kill, man. This is a tough kill.
Up at the BKB, and he'll turn. The link is there though, with the BKB for Skeeter. He'll try and stay on target, but he's been slowed down by the Demonic Purge and Misha. So Yuragi's able to step away. 9 has been able to box over to the range creep though. They're bringing Yuragi very, very low. Armlet Toggle to try and stay alive, but the Dream Core Snap causes the death of him as he will go down. Misha looks for the TP out off the back of the Invis and will escape.
Like, they created the opportunity for themselves to get those kills. The opportunity wasn't really there in the first place. They were just kind of fishing, and then it was presented to them by how things turned out.
He's snaking. He's got, oh, the 3-man Continent, the 3-man vacuum down to the low ground. The BKB's come out from OG, but already they're in with the link building up on Yuragi. Yuragi just getting permanently locked down. Fada was able to reach him with the Fiend Script. Wasn't enough to kill him though. Yuragi does finally die. I mean, a whole duration of that fight there where he was locked down. 33 will jump back in with a normal punch onto BZM. A fair bit of damage was built up. They still bring down the Razor, but it's 3 dead on OG. They're having to run as Tundra, they'll look to chase down the rest of them. Amar turns with the God's Rebuke, but the silence is out. 4 dead on OG. Nightmare set up from Fada. As Tundra, they're going to see if they can get the cleanup. Of course, Tiger, a little tankier. The vacuum into the very slow punch from 33, but it does still come out. Tundra, they team wipe OG there.
Both of these games.
On Tiger. Looks like he might tank this, unless he can buy time for OG to come over if OG want to take the fight, but 33 is going to get the jump on them first, straight up with the vacuum. They're on top of it, the grip, the link,
wow.
They completely shut down Yuragi. As OG, they'll lose 4. Another fantastic jump there from Tundra, and 33 in particular.
Cross.
Yuragi is going to get set up again straight away. They're in with the chain stun. Yuragi, he's going to go down. Again, Tundra starting the fight off with the jump on Yuragi. And OG's carry just gets completely obliterated out of the fight. Amar also taken out underneath the tower.
Teams figure out how to come back by what are these layers, who do we need to focus, who uses what spell on who. But every fight, Tundra's just doing that.
I mean, seeing sort of OG just losing control of this game from the early stage, I mean, how on earth do they regain any sort of control? They're now down 12k.
It's the same thing. It's like the flip side of that, where now OG is in this position where high level, especially because you're playing against players who know these things as well, right? But and yet Tundra is just in this game playing so well.
Oh, top lane 33 is on the hunt. They've got their second hook shot and they make very easy work of BZM there. And mid lane, 9 is going to start things off onto Yuragi. The Link's, I mean, Yuragi, is he just dead? I mean, Misha's going to try and protect him with a disruption, but the Link's building up. The BKB will come out from Yuragi, but Fada's got the grip ready. Locks him down. 33 and Skidder, they've got the damage. Yuragi's out of the game for 80 seconds. Tundra chasing OG up to the high ground. No Huskar to play with here, as Yuragi was just unable this game to really ever have an impact. from the mid-game onwards. The carry Huskar not working out at all for OG this time round. GG is called as Tundra, they'll take game 2 this series, all theirs, 2-0.
Right.